How can I entertain myself? Is it all a dream I feel away? What up, Music NFT Radio? We are back with another podcast episode. Today we have a special guest here with us, WenAirdrop, who is a VIP collector as well. I had the pleasure of meeting him out in Vegas at NFT Las Vegas, and then he joined the community as a VIP. So we're always happy to have on new, interesting guests to talk about their project, what they're working on in the Web3 and NFT space, especially when it's a VIP collector who's supported the community and who has really showed up for music NFTs. And so we're always here, happy to have a guest come on and share their story. So this is really about you today to talk about what you've accomplished and what you're building currently, and this new project that's dropping as well. So looking forward to hear for it, and thanks for coming on to Music NFT Radio. And for everyone who's listening on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, leave a comment on the video, and you can also find us on all podcast sites or join us live on Music NFT Radio on Twitter Spaces. So let's get into it. WenAirdrop, welcome to the show.
And well, definitely thank you for the welcome. And I reciprocate that it definitely was a pleasure to meet you out there at NFT Las Vegas. Your music is awesome. Your platform is awesome. And as I told you out there, I'll support in any way I can and glad to be a part of it. Um, Most of the people, I've been in the DeFi and NFT space for a little over a year. Built most of my community on the BNB chain side, pretty much every community over there on that side by hosting Twitter Spaces and co-managing a project called Main Street. Uh, but also during the entire time that I've been in space, I've been an avid domain collector. So I think we've all been familiar with the different protocols out there, such as ENS and unstoppable domains and the concept that they brought to the table. And so kind of in parallel with me building my career in the DeFi space and on Twitter, I was also in the background building my portfolio in the domain space and learning as much as I could about that and the emerging tech. And it ultimately led me to where I am now, where the technology existed for ownership of the top level domain, which is the part that comes after the dot, and has enabled me to become a registrar in the exact same sense as ENS and Unstoppable. So that's a long way of me saying that my upcoming project that's launching on November the 5th is called iHeart Domains. I am launching with our premium extension, which will be .defiwallet. So if you're familiar with DeFi, wallet, .defiwallet. I also have another extension, which is a double emoji extension, which is the heart and then the cat with the heart eyes. If you love cats, then you'll get that. These are minted as Ethereum chain NFTs, so ERC 721s. They are a complete DNS system on the Ethereum blockchain, so you are able to edit all the records. You can change the DNS records within the domain. You can also point it or redirect it to a website. You could set it as your wallet address, set reverse records, build on it, do all sorts of things. So it is a fully functional, decentralized Web3 domain that you will own forever.
That's dope, man. I think ENS and different types of domains are really important, and I think it's really cool. Do you have anything that you want to pin up to the top as well to show something about it or anything like that?
Yeah, actually, let me go into my Twitter. I'm running a contest that I started today, or a giveaway. Let me get to it. So there's actually going to be a series of giveaways between now leading up to my official launch to bring awareness to different parts of the tech. So the first one that I did today was actually announcing or bringing to market the two extensions. So what I'm going to pin to the top now is doing a $100 giveaway. It's $50 for two winners. So like, share, retweet the pin post. The post is basically exactly what I said, introducing these DeFi wallet extensions. But in addition to that, I'm going to do a Twitter Spaces on the 5th. which will be kind of like a mint party per se. And during that Twitter space will be an additional giveaway, which will have more USDC giveaway. Also going to give away a Lazy Lion zombie, a horny zombie cub, and the floor on those right now is 0.55 ETH, so a little expensive there. And going to give away a few domains.
That's dope, man. Yeah, that's really cool. I haven't heard of iHeart Domains before now, but it seems really cool. It seems pretty interesting. And so, how did you originally get connected and start with working with on iHeart Domains?
Well, yeah. So the name iHeart Domains I made up, um, and the reason why. So there's definitely a theme. If you look in addition to issuing our own extensions, the portfolio that I collected and built over this past year is also included and is up for auction. So it's on OpenSea, and you'll see an immediate pattern. The majority of my SLDs have hearts in them. I love the heart emoji for a couple of reasons. Um, First and foremost, from just a visual perspective, it is literally the most recognized emoji on the planet. It has its own Wikipedia page. It is a universal symbol. If you send a red heart to someone, you do not have to explain anything coming behind it. It requires no interpretation. It is an international emoji. And I think it adds a perfect pop to most of the premium domain names that have already been scooped by whales. So that's number one. Second one is extremely personal. Um, I wanted to, so as I said, I've been in this space for quite some time, and I've been a builder in other communities, pretty selflessly, and I'm proud of that. And a lot of people ask me, why I'd never tried to build a project or bring a project to market, and it's because it was, hard to find something that I think I could ride out forever. And since I've been in this space, my mother had recently passed, and this space really got me through it. I'm talking about in a major way. And our family name is actually Love. So the hearts and the iHeart domain is actually my way of continuing her legacy. And hopefully I get to tell the story of her every time someone asks me this question. And that's what I want to do for the rest of my life.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, it's great to hear a little bit of actually the backstory and inspiration behind it. That's what we want to really uncover on these podcasts is really just hear the story and hear what makes this project unique and genuine to you. And, it's awesome that you've kind of gotten in on the domains and that everything with that, is something that they've been building for a long time, all of these different ENS domains and different types of domain name systems. And so the people that really had the foresight to invest into that ecosystem and to start building in that ecosystem, I think are gonna have already been rewarded and are gonna be continue to be rewarded long term. So that's really awesome, and I see that you're building it into something more here, and that's what's important, man. So this is great, and I definitely want to get you on some of our bigger shows, like with Doodlegenics over there, and some of the other Twitter Spaces that I hop on, because that's where you'll have an even bigger audience here on Twitter Spaces to talk about what you're doing.
Yeah, and I'm definitely gonna hop on. Like I said, today was literally the first day of bringing to market, so kind of official pre-launch marketing day. Which is why I set this up for today. So yeah, between now and the 5th, plan on doing whatever I can to market this and get this out here, and have quite a few strategic partners also that are helping with this launch. So should be quite a success, hopefully. One clarification that I do want to make out there as well: um, all domains aren't the same. And I think that the domain space is so new, just like when the NFT space was first launched, people jumped into every project presuming that they had the same opportunity or were dealing with the same level of quality in those projects. And I think the domain space is starting to churn out the same type of fruit. Um, so not only necessarily as an endorsement for myself, but also as a caution. Um, one of the things that due diligence or the process of due diligence that I had to do before launching my domains is to make sure that I own my domains on every platform that claims to produce decentralized TLDs. so that collision does not take place, meaning that someone doesn't buy your name on one blockchain and then it exists on another one because someone spun up another smart contract. Um, that that has recently befell Unstoppable Domains with their .coin extension, um, and they're currently in the same dilemma with their .wallet extension. And what recently happened, which would be the ultimate worst thing that could happen, is that someone has to cancel their extension because their competitor has rights to it, which is exactly what Unstoppable did. I mean, they had to refund 200,000 people because they discontinued an entire extension. Um, and I mean, they weren't able to refund people who bought on secondary and paid a premium. So there was a lot of losses incurred by that. So I'm saying that to say that I took that due diligence on the two TLGs that I've listed. There are um, in addition to the major entities that the retail market is familiar with for domains, which is ENS and Unstoppable, there are extremely large entities on the back end um, that issue the technology to build these domains, and those are places like Handshake and DecentraWeb and other, like I said, decentralized naming services that have been built deep in these ecosystems. And I own these domains on all of those ecosystems, so I've covered my bases to prevent anybody from essentially, being rugged.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, definitely. You got to know the quality of what domains you're buying, and as far as I know, right now, ENS is just the clear leader in the space. But there's other ones coming up, and there's all types of ways that you can find value in this space. So sometimes when you find something new and upcoming, that can be when the rewards are the biggest. So, it's great what you're doing. You're truly innovating for the space, and happy to have you here. And this is just the beginning as well. You have me as a partner too through the VIP program. So I appreciate you picking up that VIP. As long as you have it, you're a VIP for life. Happy to help you support everything you're doing. So definitely want to get you on with Doodlegenics. We have about 100 people over there right now. So I'm going to hop over there after this. And I would love to have you come join as well. We'll try to get you up on the stage. Hopefully, we can get you in today. If not today, in the next couple of days, we'll definitely get you up. Tomorrow, we usually do it every day. Sometimes on the weekends, maybe not as much, but every single weekday, we're there for like 6, 8, 10 hours a day, man, just grinding away, bringing up artists one by one and projects one by one to talk about what they're doing. So we'll be happy to get you on there, man. And definitely want to have you hop over there now. Unless you have more to share, why don't you let everyone know if there's anything you want them to check into, where they can find you, website, everything like that.
Yeah, I'm definitely actually going to hop over there now with you, and please hit my DM because I got defiwallet for you. Um, and yeah, the easiest way to find me is, well, two ways. Is on Twitter. It's iHeart Domains. You can spell it all the way out. So IHeart Domains. That's actually literally my handle everywhere. Pretty consistent. So iHeartDomains.xyz is the website. And email is contact at iHeartDomains.xyz. So yeah, I'll hop over there now with you if that's where you're going.
Hell yeah, man. Sounds good. Thanks so much for coming in. Happy to do this again another time. And if we do a little bit of advance notice, we can probably get some people in here for the podcast as well, which is always fun. So, as you're getting started or as you're moving into more of your marketing and stuff, just stay in touch and appreciate you coming on. So thanks everyone for listening in Music NFT Radio podcast today. We are on all podcast sites as well as YouTube. So if you're listening over there on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, let WenAirdrop know what you think about these domains on the blockchain. Let us know. And come get involved with Music NFT Radio. We're here 24/7 playing music NFT artists in Web3. And we're always hanging out on the Doodlegenic space lately. So come vibe with us over there. We're bringing artists one by one up on stage, sharing. We got over 100 people live right now, and we do that every single day. So thanks for coming in, WenAirdrop. Let's get back to this music on Music NFT Radio, and I'll see you over at that Doodlegenic space, man. I'll be in your DM.